Okay, welcome to a new session, GCSE English, a second language. It's going to be part 2 reading. First, I'm going to just take the feedback of yours, whatever answers you have done. You have to quickly tell me in a nutshell that whatever you have written, and I'll reassure whether these are right or wrong. Okay, Ayan? The first one, how are Edith, Brown, and Alex related? So your answer was siblings. Yes, that's perfect. Let me just write it as a record for us. Okay, G. Next question's answer was, which type of business does Alex own? So your answer was TV and broadcaster. So you gave me this answer. A cafe, or else you can write his much loved cafe. You can write this, or before that, you can write this his much loved cafe, right? So here your marks is deducted. This was the correct one. I'm just checking the assignment which you have sent me. I'm going to just, upload accordingly. Okay. Which personality trait does Edith Brown feel she shares with her brother? Okay. So you wrote a sense of humor, right? So that's absolutely correct. It was a sense of humor. You have to tell me the answers verbally here as well. Okay. Read this question, please.
Other than family, who was the crow's nest important to? The hotels?
Who was that? What is it
The
written?
hotels.
And family, who was the cross nest important to? Cross nest important to? It was the in general, if we're going to just check it out, it's just the community. The community. You're going to write it. It's just the community, nothing else. It wasn't even correct. Okay, fine. Right. When did the whole family always spend time together? This is the correct answer, the community. When did the whole family always spend time together? Yes. Which was this, that, month, I must say. Can you just identify me the month? If you could, just check it out, the part 2, one insert, you can definitely get the exact answer. The month is clearly and evidently written over there. I am the answer.
Sorry, I can't find it.
Anji, it is which month was written here when the family used to spend time together? Yes, can you just find the answer here? We all used to go away together every
January.
January when, yeah, exactly. So this was the answer, and I can evidently, find it clearly, check it out. So this is what you have to do it. It's very easy. The answers are right in front of you. When we don't read them properly, that's why, we used to lose marks. So it's, we will simply write in just in one word and we'll get 1 marks, and it's January, right? What does Edith Brown appreciate learning by helping out at the crow's nest? What was that? You have written interaction with people. Okay, so it wasn't interaction with people. What does she appreciate learning by helping out at the crow's nest? It was the I must say it was the, if you want me to take you down into the insert, or if you have it in front of you, can you give it one more time? Just check it out, or else you want me to reveal the answer. Because the one which is, you have it insert. Have you checked it? Appreciate learning by helping out at the crow's nest. What does she appreciate? She appreciated basically, the work ethics. It is clearly written in one of the paragraphs that she used to appreciate the work ethic. Their work ethics, which was, appreciated by Edith Brown. That's it. What does Edith Brown feel she gained from passing her driving test? What she gained? Perfect. Your answer is absolutely correct.
Freedom.
Freedom, yes.
Freedom,
That's
freedom.
feeling of freedom. Very good. You can write just freedom, or else if you just, mention it in the brackets, feeling of freedom. So that's absolutely fine. Perfect. Correct answer. This was not correct before. This was incorrect. This is correct. Okay. What was Edith Brown's first job after leaving home? So you wrote newspaper. Okay, job can never be a newspaper. It was news reader. Okay, there's no, there wouldn't be any space in between. We are going to write this word in just, together. News reader. This is going to be the correct one, right? So, of course, 0.5 will be deducted here too. How did Edith Brown feel about the disagreement with her friend? How did she feel? She felt, you wrote upset. Perfect. She felt upset. So this is going to be the correct answer. Okay, let's move down. How does Edith Brown feel about living so far away from Alex? Yes. Yes, your answer is absolutely correct. You wrote sad, and that's an obvious correct answer. We don't need, any uh, detail or nitty-gritties into it. And changing the synonyms, that's as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 answers were correct, Ayan. So, isn't it an alarming situation? You need to work extremely hard in the reading part as well, because rest of the answers I told you, and I will definitely be totalizing the marks of this paper, which we'll attempt at the end, because you are attempting each and everything with me, right? So, okay, we are on the next question, number 21 to 25. Identify which of the options given for questions 21 to 25 accurately completes the given statements by marking a cross for the correct answer. If you change your mind about an answer, you know that what you need to do it, okay? According to the text, which of the following statements is true? Can you please just read out and let me know? Okay, if we'll talk about A, Edith and Alex had led similar lives. So, is it correct? Hmm.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. It's correct. A is not correct because the text states that they have led very difficult lives since, Edith left home at the age of 19. So, I think it's not correct. Hmm.
Oh, the answer is C.
It is the answer is C.
C.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to put a cross here in the C one because Edith and Alex both studied in Edinburgh. And that's correct because here the text states that Alex studied in Edinburgh, not Edith, right? Mm-hmm. Meaning, C is, of course, C is not correct. Not correct. It's not correct. It's incorrect because here I must say, if we'll go back to the text, it's not correct as the text states that Alex studied in Edinburgh and Edith did not study in Edinburgh. So we're not going to put it. And it's just not the correct answer. B is even not correct as the text does not state that Edith has spent time living in, America, only that Alex has spent time in America. So the answer will be D. Alex has traveled overseas with work. That's it. This is going to be the correct one, right? You said your
Yes.
answer is going to be C, right?
Yes.
But it's not correct. So it's going to be D. I'm not going to mark it. Okay. The next one is, according to Edith Brown, which of the following statements is true about the crow's nest? Yes. Okay, just give me a second, Ayan, just give a reading to it. I'm just coming back in a minute. मैं सुन रही हूँ ना इनकी आवाजें डिस्टर्बिंग हो रही है जी आया what it is going to be according to Edith Brown, which of the following statements is true about the crow's nest? Yes. Which is going to be true about the crow's nest? Okay, shall we go to the insert?
Sorry.
Shall we go and check the insert and read it once again?
Okay.
Okay, let me take it insert just a minute because it's part two. Okay, fine. Let's just according to Edith Brown, which of the following statements is true about the crow's nest? Okay, we're going to just read the crow's nest and let's inform about it. Where part two. Okay. The insert should be in front of you while attempting these things, and then we can, just see the correct one. Okay, crow's nest. So, and yet to spend some time with him is quickly to appreciate what it is that bounds us. We both possess the same sense of humor, a quality that has served both of us well in our careers. Me on the airwaves, him behind the cafe counter. Yes, I told you that, he behind the cafe counter, and there's no doubt as to how and where our personalities were formed. That's how we grew up. Our time was divided between home and helping at our parents' home hotel. Okay, they used to helping at our parents' hotel. Divided between these kind of things. The crow's nest. It's all we knew. It's all we knew. It's the crow's nest. Family is everything in our world, and the crow's nest was a focal point not only for the whole family but also for the community. Host to concerts, film screenings, social clubs, meetups, and many a good night out. When I say family, I mean the whole enormous extended family. Grandparents, aunts, and all these, the lot. Okay, our mother, Eleanor, was one of seven children, and we had five families helping with the running of the hotel. We all used to go away together every January. 1 year, 60 of us all went together. Okay, so we got all about it, and now we're gonna get back, and we'll definitely mark out the correct answer. We got the ample information about them, about the crow's nest. Okay, so they are saying the crow's nest is owned by Edith's grandparents. So A is not correct because the text states that the hotel belonged to Edith's and Alex's parents, both parents, right? So we are definitely not going to mark this one. Okay, then the hotel is a popular venue for different events. What do you think about this? Is it a popular venue for different events? Yes, Ayan. As far as you read part two, have you given a reading to part two?
Yes. Miss, I have a feeling either the answer is B or D.
It's B, perfect. Because yes, it is a popular venue for different events. Because C is not correct, as the text says that the extended family helped to run the hotel. Okay, the extended family helped to run the hotel. The Crow's Nest is the name of the hotel. They all
Miss, I'll come back 1 second.
sorry.
I will come back 1 second.
Okay, sure, sure. Take it.
Okay, miss.
All right. So, and the D is also not correct because D, states that Edith and Alex spent time both at home and helping at the hotel. So, home, they stayed home and helping at the hotel. This was written in the text, right? They don't lived at the hotel. Okay, which of the following does Edith Brown regret about her childhood? I'll ask you.
And I think either A.
Yes, it's A because they always miss out on time with her friends. That's right. Rest of all are not correct. Because in B, it's written that Edith enjoyed talking to people of all ages and backgrounds, and of course, it's not correct. She only misses, with time with her friends, which she was just spent. And C is also not correct because Edith thought the car was worth all the hard work she had done to buy it. And D is also not correct because the text says that even though the hours were long, Edith appreciates the work ethic she learned from this. She only appreciates the work ethic she learned from it. That's it. Okay, fine. So, which of the following statements about Edith Brown's work is true? Now we are on the 24th one. Yes,
I
I think
think the
it's.
answer,
Hmm.
I was gonna say the answer is D.
Yes, absolutely correct because it's she had a successful career. That's perfect. That's right. So, Ayan, very good. You gave all the rest of the answers correct except one. Okay, so it's all about practice. If we keep practicing these questions in all the other past papers and different variants, few different variants, we will be able to attempt them quite accurately. Okay, so this just one was wrong. Okay, all right. So we were on the last one, right? 25th one. Yes, what was the answer? The fifth one. How does Edith Brown feel about her contact with Alex? What does she wish? What was
C.
her? C. She wishes just the two of them met up more often. Yes, this is what she wants. And the rest of them are also not correct because she enjoys receiving her regular letters from Alex. No, because in the text she mentions that one letter Edith received from Alex when she was a teenager, but does not mention he writes to her regularly as a way of maintaining contact. And B is also not correct as the text does not mention Edith and Alex arguing, only that Edith feel out, with a friend as a teenager. So it's only that they want to meet in their bedroom. That's fine. So you got uh, 4 marks here. So that's good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Part 3. So if I'll be, giving you just 5 to 7 minutes, you have to end up reading the part 3. It's in front of you. Even you can open up the insert, which I've uploaded on Google Classroom, but it's right in front of you, okay? Being distracted in a digital world. What do you think that, do you get distracted in a digital world by your social media websites, by your cell phone holding it and, giving more time to scrolling and all? What is your general opinion on it? I am as a speaker, if I'll ask
Is
you
it a
this.
waste of time to go on social media?
Yes, exactly. A great wastage of time to just,
No,
engross
no,
yourself.
miss, no, miss. I'm asking,
Ah,
were you asking me if it's, were you asking me, in my opinion,
yes,
if
just asking
social
your
media?
opinion that what is, how is spending time on social media? Is it fine or not?
Yes, it's fine.
It's fine. Do you don't get distracted by it, or you just waste time by scrolling all the time and not giving time to your studies, or else you create a balance.
I could get a balance.
Okay, that's very good if you create a balance. That's something extremely perfect. It's a hats off to your parents then, because they are the ones who are the great mentors and guiders. And when the parents, give you an extreme, you can say, edge of it to use anytime when you want, that's something where you lack, you know, in your studies, of course. Okay, so that's great. I would want you to please give a reading to it, being distracted in a digital world, and give a detailed reading to it by engrossing yourself into it, knowing the meaning as well. And I'm giving you 5 to 6 minutes for it, and then we will be completing that exercise. Okay. I wish you'll get good marks in that exercise too.
Sure, so I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Okay, that's great. All right, so we will be just, attempting the questions. Now let's move towards the questions. I hope you're going to, answer me in a correct, okay, let's. All right, so I'll be putting a cross for the correct answer and read Lisa Daly's article on digital distractions in the insert booklet. We are done with that. Part 3 and pages 6 and 7 answer questions 26 to 45. So we will be doing all these, okay? Read this to decide whether they are true, false, or not given according to the text. So maximum, were given. But yes, of course, they're very rare which are not given, or maybe just, one or two, not more than that. Okay, so coming on 26th one. According to Lisa Dale, people have accepted technology in their lives easily. Yes. An obvious question. What would be the answer?
True.
True. Very good. Okay, fine. Next. Lisa Dale believes that people are able to concentrate effectively at work.
False.
False. Very good. Two marks. So now, according to Lisa Dale, people are happier now than in the past.
True.
No, it's not given. There wasn't any comparison which was mentioned in that in Lisa Dale's, instead. It wasn't any comparison which was mentioned that were they happier in the past or not. Not. So it's not given, right? So you just lost 1 mark. Okay, moving on to the next one. Lisa Dale found it easier to decrease her use of devices over time. So yes, let me know. Over time,
True.
yes, it's true. That's perfect. According to Lisa Dale, people do not really focus when taking in information.
True.
True, they do not really focus when taking information. That's right, absolutely right. Okay, so very good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now here we are in the questions part. Complete the following sentences using no more than 3 words that must be taken from one point in the text. Okay, so each answer is taken from one point in the text and it's evidently written over there. Now, question number 31 first. Okay, so people accept being interrupted and distracted as dash nowadays.
With these type of questions, yeah, I need help because
Okay,
I'm not
sure.
very good at these.
Good at these. Okay, fine. Let me just help you out. Wait a minute. So we were on, part 3. So we have to just find out this answer. Let me just tell you how we need to find out. Okay. Okay, so what was the question? Could you please repeat it? I'm here on the text and I would want you to please repeat the question. If you could just open that.
Sure.
Because if I'll open, let me just open the Google Classroom with that. I can see that in the Google Classroom too. Or it's very easy to just read the text for me. I'll definitely just, clear your point.
Okay. It is
Okay.
difficult to imagine life before our personal and professional worlds were so dominated and switched
No, 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 no.
on via
I'm
phone.
not saying you to read this text for me. I'm just asking you the question which I left up. If you could just open in your PC, the question paper, and I'll be opening the insert in my, I'll let you know then how to find the answer. Like you just have to reread this question for me once again, this one. Okay, the question was people accept being interrupted and distracted is people accept being interrupted and distracted is okay. Keeping this question in the mind, Ayan, you need to just go on to the part number 3. So people accept being interrupted. Easy for us to be distracted and interrupted every second of the day. This has become the new normal nowadays. This has become the new normal nowadays. That's it. You just have to find out the answer from here like this. That people has been, easily distracted and interrupted every second of the day. So this has become the new normal nowadays. That's it. You just have to write this answer, the new normal. In it. Distracted is a new normal nowadays. Okay, I would want you to please just find out the next answer. According to a research study, some people exit dash in order to respond to a message. Some people exit what in order to respond to a message? Let's find out. Ayan. Let's go to the text and we'll do it. All right, so hmm, it was a research study has shown that constant distractions at work have a great effect. More than half of the people who took part in this research study said that they always responded to an email immediately as soon as possible. So they are saying that they, a large number admitted that they would leave a meeting to do so, right? What do they leave? Whenever they get a text, what do they leave?
A meeting.
A meeting. They used to leave a meeting. That's it. We need to just intellectually find the answer from the text by keeping the question in the mind, because it's really that according to research, some people exit meeting, and it's a very normal thing. They exit meeting in order to respond to a message. Of course, it's very important for them to just respond to a message and they leave the meeting. So that frequent interruptions affect concentration and lower dash over the course of a day. So lower what over the course of a day? Frequent interruptions affect concentration. Frequent and lower dash. Okay, so let's see that what does it lower. Okay, so here I think the answer is here in the third one. The impact of interruptions on individual productivity at work can also be a disaster. So the impact of interruptions on on individuals' productivity, isn't it? That interruptions on individuals' productivity at work can also be a disaster.
Yes.
So it's only that your individual's productivity, or just the word productivity is fine, but individual productivity, the impact of interruptions. Whenever the interruptions, and the concentrations distracted, the individual's productivity can on the work is, a disaster. So we will be definitely writing individual's productivity here. Now, did you get it? That how we used to, find out the answers in each paragraph?
Yes.
It's all about practice. If you practice more, then you will definitely be able to, do this easily. Individual, we can put it in the inverted commas. The productivity is the highlighted word which we must have to mention. Okay, and in between this line, you have to bring it. I'm just dragging it over, but that's not correct. We need to just, try to write it in this line. Okay, when we are in alert mode for dash of time, a negative response is produced by the body. When we are in alert mode, we'll be finding this line in the next paragraph. When we are in alert mode,